What if I told you you could get a blockbuster experience without breaking the bank? Today, we're comparing three games from different price tiers, one for $10, one for $30, and one for $60, to see which one gives you the most bang for your buck. Let's find out if the budget option can really compete with the big boys. Let's kick things off with Tomb Raider, one of the best action-adventure reboots out there. In this game, you play as a young, inexperienced Lara Croft stranded on a mysterious island after a shipwreck. It's not just about shooting and climbing though. Tomb Raider is about survival, exploration, and Laura's transformation from a frightened woman into the iconic treasure hunter we all know today. The game is a perfect balance of brutal combat, clever puzzles, and gripping narrative. And all wrapped in cinematic visuals for under $10, this is an absolute steal. And if you buy it right now on Steam, it's $2.49, making this an absolute no-brainer. Now let's talk about some honorable mentions we have around the $10 price point. And first off, we're starting with High on Life.
Selling humans as drugs. You're the only one that can stop them. You realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
High on Life is a chaotic, funny, and bizarre first-person shooter made by the same writers behind Rick and Morty, so you know this game's just gonna have jokes left and right. You control a character who is armed with talking guns and faces off against intergalactic drug dealers in a world that's just as insane as it is colorful. It's an over-the-top adventure with weird humor that's definitely not for everyone. But if you love story games that really pull you in and you love having a laugh, this game is perfect for you. Right now, it's only $6 on G2A, which is where I buy a lot of my games, honestly. Now let's get into the next honorable mention, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
There are 3 rules to survive. Don't stand out.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a must-play for any fan of the franchise. This adventure action puts you in the shoes of Cal Kestis, a young Jedi trying to survive after Order 66 wiped out the Jedi Order. The game is a perfect blend of exploration and lightsaber combat, with a story that fits perfectly into the Star Wars canon. You'll traverse iconic planets, fight off Imperial forces, and uncover secrets of the Force. And right now, you can get this game for $5.99 on Steam, or you can even upgrade for the deluxe edition for $7.49 on Steam.
Trust no one.
But what if you're ballin'? What if you have a bigger budget? Next, we jump into the $30 tier, and this one's a big one. We're going to be talking about Star Wars Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws came out last November, and it's still an amazing game to pick up right now. Star Wars Outlaws transports you straight into the underworld of the Star Wars universe, but this time, we're not playing as a Jedi, Sith, or even Rebel. You're playing as a rogue, a scoundrel trying to survive in the gritty, lawless corners of the galaxy. This open-world adventure combines space exploration, on-foot combat, and deep story filled with moral choices and consequences. You'll team up with a ragtag group of characters, each with their own motives, and take on criminal jobs across various iconic Star Wars planets. The dynamic between the protagonist and the seamless world building makes this seem like an authentic Star Wars experience without needing to be tied to the bigger galactic conflicts. If you're a fan of Star Wars or just love great open world RPGs, this one delivers an unforgettable adventure, and for $30, it's an absolute steal.
If you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
For our first honorable mention at the $30 tier, we have Ghost of Tsushima.
When we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai.
Set in feudal Japan, Ghost of Tsushima lets you step into the shoes of samurai Jin Sakai as he tries to protect his homeland from Mongol invaders with stunning visuals, fluid combat, and rich open world to explore. It's an unforgettable journey that captures the beauty and brilliance of samurai culture. And right now, even though the game isn't priced exactly at $30, Ghost of Tsushima you can pick up for $40 on G2A, and that is still an absolute steal, trust me. Now let's get into the next honorable mention, Far Cry 6. In Far Cry 6, you'll take on the role of Danny Rojas.
They will answer you with screams.
Call you evil. A monster. And give you this. So you tell me, are you evil?
Danny Rojas, a guerrilla fighter trying to overthrow a brutal dictatorship. With explosive action and open world playground, it's one of the most fun and chaotic open world shooters you can get for this price. And if you're a fan of the other Far Cry series, trust me, you do not want to miss this one. Now we've reached the top of the list. Full price, full scale, blockbusters. And here's what $60 can buy you. Now we're in the $60 tier, where the AAA blockbusters shine, and God of War Ragnarök is one of the brightest. This is the latest chapter in Kratos' journey, but this time, he's not just facing gods, he's facing the end of the world itself, as Kratos and his son Atreus prepare for the coming of Ragnarök. You'll experience breathtaking scenes, brutal combat, and some of the most emotional charged moments of any game this generation. The bond between father and son is the heart of this game.
All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands.
What is it you will not tell me?
I can't talk about it, but I just need you to trust me.
We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
And every decision you make, whether you're battling towering gods, solving puzzles, or exploring the 9 realms, God of War Ragnarök delivers an epic journey that's as emotionally satisfying as it is action-packed. It's a truly AAA experience with exceptional graphics, story, and gameplay, and well worth every penny of its $60 price tag. And for the first honorable mention at the $60 price tag is another mythology game. We're talking about Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong is a breathtaking action RPG inspired by the legendary Chinese novel Journey to the West. In this game, you can play as the Monkey King, wielding powerful abilities as you battle through the mythical world full of dangerous enemies and epic encounters. With its incredible visuals, fluid combat, and deep story rooted in Chinese mythology, Black Myth Wukong is definitely a game you should take a look at.
My master. Safe.
Next, we're going to be talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth takes the iconic RPG and modernizes it with incredible graphics, real-time combat, and a story that expands on the original. If you're a fan of the classic Final Fantasy VII, this sequel will immerse you in an unforgettable adventure through a visually stunning world.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
So there you have it, from budget-friendly adventures to the biggest blockbusters. There's a game for everyone. But which one's truly worth your money? It all depends on what you're looking for in a game. Whether it's gripping narrative, jaw-dropping visuals, or sheer gameplay fun, each of these games deliver a unique experience that's still worth checking out. Let me know in the comments which one you'd pick, or which one do you think's actually worth its money.